Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. It is Thursday, July 31st, 2025. There in Tyrnyauz, Russia. It's a mountainous town in the North Caucasus. It was swallowed by chaos. Today, a deadly mudslide roared through the area, killing one person and injuring three, and flooded homes with mud and debris. Triggered by torrential rain, the Caucasus Mountains unleashed a torrent of destruction. Is Tyrnyauz doomed to crumble? Going to Google Earth, here's the location, and you can see how the hills in this steep valley, they're all barren of basically any type of foliage that will hold back the water or absorb the water. Look at that. And you can see in the past here we got areas, mass foliage missing. Here's another image. This is a street view. And look at the hills. Look at that. This is Russia. I mean, oh my goodness. The Caucasus Mountains. It's just like, wow. I was shocked. Just shocked. So much for planting trees. I'll show you a couple more images of this area. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I suspect this right here is probably pipelines for water. And I'll come across, and this is probably the admissible building. It's like, oh my goodness. Go to Russia. At 3 a.m., 3 inches of rain in 2 hours turned the steep slopes into a deadly cascade. Mud, rock, and water surged down the river valley. A 42-year-old man was killed by the debris, and 3 others, 2 women and 1 child, were hospitalized. Supposedly they got light injuries. The mudslide destroyed 2 bridges, several water pipelines, leaving 5,000 without water and blocking roads. Homes near the river were flooded with 3 feet, 1 meter of mud, and 200 residents were evacuated to safety. Damage is estimated to be between $1 and $3 million. That's according to local reports. Last year, in July of 2024, a flood struck the same area. So it's hinting at a growing threat in that location. The Caucasus Mountains, with their steep granite slopes, are a mudslide magnet. Saturated soils and deforestation amplifies the risk. There is a 20% yearly chance of such event happening just like this. Can Tyrnyauz rebuild before the next slide? Is it even worth it? So I'm going to exit Google Earth, and I'm going to show you the location on the world map, Google Maps, of where this area is at. Let's go back to make it north. And I'll bring it out a little bit farther. And then here we have the Caucasus Mountains, and we got the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea. Tyrnyauz, Russia. It is a Cascadia town. It's been stripped bare. Decades of deforestation have left the slopes vulnerable, fueling this exact episode that happened, a deadly landslide today. From Soviet mines to illegal logging. Why has Tanzania greenery shield vanished? Well, let's uncover the disaster. In the 1930s, Soviet mining for tungsten and molybdenum razed their forests, clearing 30% of the tree cover from the valley. After the 2001 collapse, abandoned clearing eroded and destabilized the slopes. The forests are gone, and mudslides reign. Illegal logging surged from 2008 to 2013, stripping another 10 to 15% of the forests. Weak enforcement and economic hardships drove locals to harvest timber, leaving the Caucasus Mountains, exposed. Back in 2000, there was a mudslide that killed 8, funneled debris flows, wrecked bridges and pipelines. Rainfall intensity evidently is up by 20% from what it used to be, saturating soils. Every place that I have lived, I have always planted trees. And this is what happens when you deforest a whole mountain. I am shocked. What are your thoughts? Can they stop the next mudslide, or is it too late? Subscribe for more disaster breakdowns and watch the Mudslide earthquake that I just put up a video on, and the Kamchatka earthquake and tsunami, or watch the radioactive wasps that were found in South Carolina. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.